Hello there, how are you doing? Jo Barnes here and welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday. I hope that you have had a super productive week this week. Now in today's episode, I want to talk about when is it a good idea to give up on your idea, if it's ever a good idea to give up on your idea. There's too many ideas in there, isn't it? When is it a good idea to give up on your idea? Anyway, what do you call a no idea? No, that's not the joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes? I just gave it away, didn't I? No idea. Oh my God. Anyway. So the reason I want to talk about this week is because I was actually interviewed recently. I'm going to giggle about that now. Move on, Jo. I was interviewed for a book recently, and one of the questions was from the lady interviewing me is, when is it a good idea to give up? You know, when is it a good idea as you're going along on your journey? You've tried all sorts, blah, blah, it's not working. When should you actually just give up and decide that the particular path you're going down is not the right path for you? So I found this a really interesting question because we've all been there probably at some point in our business careers. You know, when do you give up? When do you think it's not working? And I think the key is that if somebody has done what you're doing before you, if it's already been done and it's been proven that it works, then there's really only two reasons why it's not working for you. The first reason is because you don't have the right strategy. Yeah? You're just not doing the right things to make it work. And if that's the case, then you need to go out and you need to find the right strategy. You need to go and have a look at people who have done it before. You need to see the path that they've taken. You need to see what they've done, and you need to make it happen. You know, you need to follow that path and do what they've done already. Follow in the footsteps, stand on the shoulders of giants, blah, blah, blah. The second reason why it might not be working is simply that it's just, you don't want it to work. You know, it's not right for you. You're not willing to do whatever it takes to make it work. And when you're not willing to do whatever it takes to make something work, then that thing is not right for you. You know, you're not on the right path. So the answer to the question, when should you give up, is really when you decide that whatever it is that you're doing is not the right strategy or not the right path for you. Don't ever give up on something because you spent a long time doing it and it's just not working, but you really, really want it to. You absolutely know in your heart of hearts that this is for you, that this is what you're meant to do, that this is it, blah, 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 because if somebody else has done it, it means it can be done. You just need to find the right strategy to make it work for you. And the beautiful thing about the world we live in at the moment is that strategies are everywhere. It's the mindset that holds us back, not the strategies. The strategies are literally everywhere. They're on the web, they're in books, they're in biographies, they're in autobiographies, they're in Wikipedia. The strategies, the steps to take, everything you need, they're all out there. So if you are not succeeding because you just don't feel that you have the right strategy, then you need to go out and do that. But if you really feel that this just is not something that's for you, then please don't be ashamed to give up. There is no shame. There is no shame in saying, you know what, this is not the right path for me. I am not willing to go through the pain involved in getting this to work. Because ultimately, with every goal we have, there is some pain involved to get to achieve the goal. And if you're not willing to go through the pain, then this is not right for you. And there is absolutely no shame in that. You know, you need to stop. You need to reassess your goals. You need to have a look at what your vision is, have a look at what it is and where it is you want to go. And you need to come up with a different path to get there. I will just say one thing on that though, okay? If you are doing something and you feel it is the right path, but there are elements of it you don't enjoy, and we're being bombarded all the time, being told, do something you love, do something you love. You know, you must have passion for your business, you must have passion, or if you don't enjoy it, there's no point in doing it. You know, that's okay to a point, but the simple fact is no matter what you do, there are going to be elements of what you do you don't enjoy. With every goal we set, there's going to be parts of it that we're not going to like. And you just have to take that on board. If you know ultimately that is absolutely what you want and you know that's where you want to go, then you're going to have to just grin and bear the fact that there are going to be elements you don't like. So don't give something up because there are elements of it you don't like. As you grow, you'll be able to outsource that stuff and focus on the stuff that you really enjoy doing. But you will know, I mean, it's all about self-awareness, really. It's all about knowing yourself and knowing deep in your heart of hearts that the path you're on is not the right one for you. And if that is the case, then, you know, sack it and find a different path. As I've already said, there are a multitude of paths. So sack it and find a different path. If this is for you, then get your head down and just crack on. Get on with it. Make it happen. Make it work. Failure is not an option. That is it. That's this week's episode. I do hope you have found it useful and valuable. Thank you so much for watching. Come and have a chat with me in the comments below. I'd love to know what path you're on, if it's the right one for you, and if you're rocking it. And I'd also love to hear from you if that's not the case at all and you're actually thinking, do you know what? I'm on the wrong path. I'm going to take this. I'm going to reassess my goals and I'm going to move in the right path. And actually, that is your challenge. I didn't say what your challenge was for this week. That is your challenge for this week, should you choose to accept it. Assess the path you're on. Is it the right one? If so, crack on. If not, don't be ashamed. Don't be sad. Soak up all that experience you just got from that path. Assess your goals. Decide which path you want to go on. Change and make it happen. Thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome week. Live life on purpose. And as always, of course, make it happen. See you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.